On today's episode, we launch the VVT Turbo build. So I figured we'd start off with the best thing, which is obviously the turbo. So this is going to be the turbo that we are installing this build season. It is a Garrett GT 2560R turbo. I bought the whole kit used off of a gentleman on the internet.
Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
And actually right now it's totally stuck to my exhaust manifold. And this is really heavy. So I'm gonna put this down now. I'm really going to be taking this car and building my dream Miata. And I think most of that's actually gonna happen this winter. We've obviously been working on this car for about a year now together between Stefan and I with the channel. This is the year I think it's gonna make the biggest change. There's always gonna be more mods. That's obviously the case with any car person, us included in that. But I think this year is going to be the biggest jump. So let me give you a little quick overview on what I mean by that. We're going to start off with the interior overhaul. And that's what we're going to start on the next episode. This is really just an intro kickoff episode, kind of giving you an idea of what we're overall doing, as well as kind of prepping the car. But yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff here. I've got most of these parts already in my basement, which I'm going to show you next here in a moment. But also, you know, suspension, exterior, engine. Oh, we got some cool stuff planned. Now that I've given you a little bit on what to expect with this year's build, let's just quickly address the elephant in the room, which is this garage, or what I would dare say to call a garage. This thing is tiny. All right, there's not a lot of room in here. Even my Miata is a squeeze to fit in here. But this is where a lot of the magic this winter is going to take place. We're going to get this car off the ground. We're going to get these wheels into the basement. And we're going to make do with this space, being one of the main two spaces that we're working on. Let me bring to the other space now. And here we are. This is my basement. This is going to be another area where we're going to be doing a lot of work. And actually, that's where the next episode is going to take place. You can see behind me, I have been stocking Miata parts, and this is the lovely Miata wall. We've got a dash right here that is crack-free. No cracks here. And this is actually going to be our next episode. I'll address that at the end. And yeah, we've got a bunch of other parts. I'm not going to reveal too much, but I think for those of you who have a sharp eye, you can probably get an idea of what is behind me. So, more to come down here. I might need to figure out something with lighting. It's kind of bright, but it creates a lot of hot spots. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get some better lighting down here when I'm actually shooting more official episodes. So, yeah, let's go back to the garage. For the rest of the episode, we are going to get this car off the ground. Somehow, follow along to see if I can do it. It is just so tight in here, I might even need to open up the garage door to do it. But let's get this thing up in the air, and let's launch build season. I'm really not exaggerating about how tight this is. I had to open up the garage door to jack this thing up. This is... I might be regretting this. taking off my wheels, I discovered this. Is that gonna leak? I don't think so. But man, that sucks. I just got these tires not that long ago. Real life, brah. Real life. Oh, and before I forget, does anyone know how to prevent scuffing your wheels from, the impact? I bought these brand new, and my impact, it just, I'm not being a hammer fist here. I'm really being gentle with the impact. I'm not just shooting them out all the way, I'm just loosening them up. And you can see it's rubbing. Part of this rubbing is from another wheel that I really don't care about, the snow tires on my Focus. But there's gotta be a different kind of impact. I definitely should get one for these wheels. Does anyone know a solution though for preventing that scuffing? Now that the car is up in the air and the wheels are off, I know it's snowing outside, but the right thing to do right now before bringing them to the basement is giving them a really good wash. I bought these wheels new. It's the first set of wheels I ever bought new, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna wash them. I'm also going to use some of this this cool stuff. What is this? This Iron X removes a lot of purple stuff from your wheels. It's crazy. No, in all seriousness, it just decontaminates a lot of what actually gets stuck to metals. At least that's what the bottle would lead me to believe. So, I mean, aside from the strange looks I'm getting from the neighbors, I think this is well worth it. Now, time to spray them down with some Iron X. Who's never used Iron X, it gives off this really metallic-y smell. I highly recommend doing it somewhere outside or whatnot. Today it is, there's snow out here, but honestly it's not as cold as it might look. It's actually above freezing, even though a lot of the snow is still sticking around. But no, as I was saying too before, the easy thing would have been put these right in the basement dirty. But I think 2021 for me is doing it right. Anyway, let's see if some of this purple shows up. So the purple really has not shown any major streaks like it has in the past, which honestly, I didn't do these wheels that long ago. But there's definitely a little pool right there of that purple, same right there. But in all, it looks like these wheels are in pretty good shape. So I guess the Iron X thing wasn't as necessary as I was thinking, but trust me, They were filthy before doing this, so it was a good thing that I washed them in general. So wheels are in. I'm not going to bring them down yet, and I'm not going to sit here and dry everyone. I'm just going to let them dry overnight. I'll bring these down off camera and get them in the basement, which leads us to the end of the episode. So what are we going to do next episode? So we're going to touch up these wheels. I've got some wheel wax, actually, and some clay, some basic clay bar. And I'm curious, there's clearly some like road tar and stuff that's built up on there. So I'll do a little bit of that. If it's worthy, I'll have it in the episode. And then the next thing, the first thing on the list, is going to be flocking the dash. And that's that dash that's in the basement that is crack-free. Once we get that dash flocked, there's a couple other little things that are going to be going on with the dash as well. That's a little interesting, which we'll talk about that episode. And we'll come back out here, start tearing into this car, take out the dash, take out the seats, take out the carpet. It's on. It's 2021 build season kickoff. Get amped. I know I am so excited to finally be doing this. It took until the snow to come here to really get me in a position to start. But anyway, stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Subscribe down below. We got whole new build season coming. Yup. Oh God, this is not light.